In a lush, green forest, where the sun always seemed to shine brightest, lived a very speedy hare. He loved to run, and he loved to tell everyone just how fast he was. One beautiful morning, with birds singing and flowers blooming, the hare hopped around, puffing out his chest. "Listen up, everyone," he called out loudly, his voice echoing through the trees. "I am the fastest animal in this entire forest. No one, not a single creature, can ever hope to beat me in a race. I'm simply too quick, too agile, too magnificent. I can beat you in a race," the tortoise said calmly, looking up at the hare with his gentle, steady eyes. The hare stopped dead in his tracks. He blinked once, then twice, before bursting into a fit of laughter. You're too slow," he guffawed, holding his belly. All the other animals joined in, their giggles and chuckles filling the forest air. They couldn't believe what they had just heard. A race between the lightning-fast hare and the super-slow tortoise? It seemed impossible. But the tortoise didn't laugh. He just nodded his head slowly. "We shall see," he replied, his voice soft but firm. And to everyone's surprise, the hare, still chuckling, agreed. Perhaps he thought it would be an easy victory, a chance to show off even more. So, a race was arranged, and the news spread quickly throughout the forest. A wise old owl, acting as the race official, raised a branch high. Ready, set, go! Long time, feeling the wind rush past his ears. He was so far ahead, he couldn't even see the tortoise anymore. He felt incredibly proud of himself. After a while, he decided to look back, just to confirm how far behind his slow opponent was. He stopped at the top of a sunny hill, peering back down the winding path. That slow tortoise is so far behind, he chuckled to himself, shaking his head. He'll never catch up. I have plenty of time to take a little nap. A quick rest will make me even faster for the finish line. He spotted a big, shady tree with soft grass beneath it, perfect for a snooze. So he lay down under the cool, comforting shade of the tree, feeling very pleased with himself. The gentle breeze rustled the leaves, and the warm sun felt so nice. He closed his eyes, intending to rest for just a few minutes. But the hare was very tired from all that running, and the peaceful forest lulled him into a deep, fast sleep. He snored softly, completely unaware of anything else. Step by step, he moved steadily along the path, his determination shining in his eyes. The forest was quiet around him, save for the gentle rustle of leaves and the chirping of birds. He walked past colorful wildflowers, over smooth stones, and through patches of sunlight and shade. He knew he wasn't fast, but he also knew the importance of never giving up. He remembered his promise to himself and to the hare. He just kept going, one careful step after another, never losing sight of his goal. Soon, the tortoise reached the big, shady tree where the hare was sleeping soundly. He saw the hare, stretched out and snoring, completely oblivious to the race. The tortoise didn't stop, didn't gloat, and didn't even make a sound. He simply walked past the sleeping hare, his pace unchanged, his focus unwavering. He continued straight toward the finish line, which was now just a short distance away. The other animals, who had been waiting patiently, began to stir. They saw the tortoise approaching, and a hush fell over the crowd. Could it be? Was the tortoise actually going to win? Finally, the hare woke up with a start. He stretched, yawned, and looked around. The sun was lower in the sky than he remembered. He suddenly realized how much time had passed. Panic filled him as he remembered the race. He leaped to his feet and began to run as fast as he could. The tortoise, with one final, steady step, crossed the finish line first. A huge cheer erupted from all the animals. "Yay for the tortoise!" they shouted, jumping up and down with joy. The forest was filled with triumphant applause. The hare stood there, panting, watching the tortoise being celebrated. He felt a pang of regret and a blush of embarrassment. He walked slowly over to the tortoise, who was now surrounded by his cheering friends. "I shouldn't have been so proud," the hare admitted, his voice quiet and humble. "I learned a valuable lesson today." The tortoise smiled gently. "Slow and steady wins the race," he said, reminding everyone of the important truth. From that day on, the hare was still fast, but he was also much kinder and more humble. And all the animals in the forest remembered the day the slow tortoise taught everyone that perseverance and determination are more important than speed and play.